Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from the CGIAR and the International Livestock Research Institute. And just to echo what President Ruto said in the morning, welcome to the future. We're here to design the future that we want to leave ourselves and leave to our children and generations to come. So the CGIAR is more than 50 years old. It's a group of organizations set up to really address food security challenges. We're located across the world from the Americas, Africa, and also Asia. Our mission is really focused on the transformation of the land, aquatic, and food systems. And we do that reinforcing the notion that research and innovation should be the main driver. So Anthony, local science, there is no such thing as local science. I think it's local context. You have to do your research considering what is really happening at the local level. And we do our work through partnerships with universities and institutions in the global south and also in the global north. We can count a number of innovations and technologies that we can claim to have achieved. In the country where we are sitting, more than 30 years ago, we worked with the Kenya Agriculture and Livestock Research Organization to establish what is continuously being used as the vaccine for East Coast fever. East Coast fever is the malaria parasite of bovine. It kills many thousands and millions of animals per year. The losses are considerable. We have demonstrated that using that innovation, we can actually avert to keep healthy animals. The second innovation that I can talk about at the CGIAR level is really new varieties of wheat and maize, potatoes that you can find across the world, feeding people. I wouldn't go on and on to tell you exactly everything we've done. I think just take it that the CGIAR as a system is really setting itself up to respond to the needs that we have and the crisis that we are facing. How do we do that? We do that focusing our work in three different domains. One is really the resilient agri-food systems. What we are talking about here, resilience, adaptation, and all that. We are pivoting our work to ensure that we are building the knowledge and the technologies to provide means for resilience. The second area of our work is really around genetic innovations. We are really fortunate to be the generation now to have the tools and the knowledge that we have. We can release new varieties of wheat, of any crops, and also including animals that will survive in different environments. That's really called genetic innovation. And that's an area where we really focus our work. The third area of work is really around system transformation. We have to understand what are the levers, the policy, the operating environment, the funding, the investment, reorganization of institutions to ensure that we have a real ecosystem for innovation and a real ecosystem for our innovation to actually be taken up. Because you can do excellent work. If you're not connected in the right way, your innovations will end up in your hands. So the International Livestock Research Institute is located here in Nairobi. For those who have the time to visit, please come and visit. We have so many things that we can claim in terms of innovation that we have generated. How do we demonstrate the importance of livestock into this? I don't have to bore you with the numbers. Any African family or in the global south that you've visited, there is always an animal somewhere. There is a chicken, there is a goat. How do we make those animals feed people? How do we make them contribute to socio-economic development? Our work is looking at that. When you also look at livestock in the global south, where is the livestock being developed? We have three main production systems. We have the mixed crops livestock system that you'll see in small families that you visit. How can we integrate livestock development in families where you have wheat, you have maize, you have sweet potato, to create what we call circular economy? I think this is where we're going to generate the knowledge. The second system is really the semi-intensive system. And this is an example where we are in this country. When you visit the outskirts of Nairobi, you'll see the dairy farms and things like that. This is where We want some of our solution to be addressing challenges faced by those systems. The third one, which is always very neglected, is really the pastoral system. As we speak, more than 70% of the total animal population in this country is in the pastoral system. And this is where we have the degradation and things like that. We believe that our work should also focus there so that we can restore the ecosystems. We can deliver the breeds that will survive in those production systems. As we speak, the numbers are that the current drought that thankfully we just got out of, through that we lost more than 2.5 million head of animals. What type of animals can we produce to provide means for resilience in those production systems? Sorry to have gone too long, but it's really my excitement as a scientist to demonstrate that we must build a research and innovation agenda to support what we're talking here. We need to build on evidence. We don't have the time to just guess that, let's try this. We don't have the time to do it. But the precision that the research and innovation can bring can help us to make the right decision and make decision fast. Thank you so much.